So for those of you who aren't engrossed in the football universe, not saying I am, the most prestigious award you could get at the collegiate level is the Heisman, where on an annual basis it's given to the player who brings in the most money. And we've had Heisman Trophy winners who have had very successful careers in the NFL and some who haven't. And I bring all this up because while winning the Heisman doesn't guarantee a prosperous NFL career, it exponentially increases the chances of a lucrative NFL contract, as well as being a top overall pick in the draft. Now, 2024's Heisman Trophy winner was Travis Hunter on the Colorado Buffaloes, and it's well deserved because he's known to be two players in one, being remarkable not only on defense as cornerback, but also on offense as wide receiver. And he also has a social media presence with his individual YouTube channel running at over 400,000 subscribers, as well as with his fiancée, Leanna, with their couples channel having over 100,000 subscribers. And recently, the two have been the center of some drama lately, as clips of Leanna have resurfaced that made people question their relationship, such as her conduct in public, including when he actually won the Heisman.
Travis Hunter.
So if you don't know, this is Travis's mom, and she's being hugged by his coach, Deion Sanders, as Travis's dad has passed, which Travis did mention that during his speech. And here's Leanna, and from this angle, it could be argued that she waited until he came near to stand up and hug him. But look at it from this angle. See, Deion nudged her to stand up, which that in and of itself isn't that bad, and also afterwards she was sharing with him in his happiness, taking pictures with him. But then there was this meet and greet.
All right.
I just I hear them where
You go to the hotel, you go walk around. Trap, we're going to take one as a group and that's it.
Or the quote-unquote awkward encounter they had after Colorado won against Oklahoma State, in which he looks like he's trying to kiss her and she looks like she's not having it. And the internet responded saying this and that she should be more supportive considering all the money that he's bringing in, she's going to be set for life, that she's being ungrateful. And as an outsider looking in, I can understand how it gives that impression. And guys, there is a lot more to the story, because then old clips of them talking about how they first met resurfaced.
How did we meet? That's gonna be the number one question everybody want to know.
Yeah. How did we meet? You want to tell the story?
No, because I'm gonna tell all the tea.
Spill all the tea.
He was a friend.
I was in the friend zone.
Alright, now how did we meet, babe, for real?
I saw myself on Instagram and she dubbed me.
And I just didn't respond to him. He wasn't my type.
I wasn't her type.
I left him in my DMs for like 2 months, and then finally I answered him. But I didn't want to like be nothing. I just wanted to just be friends. Like we could be friends. After I finally answered him on Instagram, then we texted for like
A long time.
Like another 2 months. And then he was friend zone because I didn't like. He was like, "Am I friend zone?" I was like, "Yes." I was not into him. And then finally, I had to go to a friend's birthday dinner, and I didn't want to go by myself. So he was like, "Oh, I'll go with you." And then he went with me, and then we was in love.
Now to be clear, this clip is from the 2022 video Get to Know Us. But amidst the other videos that don't look very favorable for her, her attitude really rubbed people the wrong way, including Cam Newton.
Me personally, I would get far away from her. I don't like attitude from here. Just my personal opinion. And I know Travis is the homie, so I don't want to speak on your girl, but I'm just talking about if I didn't know you and from the things that I see on the television and the blogs and so on and so forth, sometimes it be like that, man.
Yeah, she doesn't give off the energy like she really love him. You know, and that's really alarming. And it's crazy that, you know, he plays offense and defense. He should be able to see that.
Yeah, that's a good one. See all that. He ain't a quarterback, though. Quarterback will see all that.
Also, there was comedian Godfrey, who believes she's a gold digger.
This message goes out to Travis Hunter. Listen, Travis, I just want you to be careful, man. I said it. Be careful. Congratulations on your engagement, but man, you might have to disengage because it's something about this woman, man. The way she was talking to, and the way she was talking like she was really that chick. Listen, you love who you love. Facts. Okay, I got that. That's all logical, but something ain't right. I just watched that dumb video of you guys in those matching pajamas. that bugged me. And she was like dogging you, going, yeah, he wasn't my type. I was like, and then we went to this party and then we fell in love. I think personally, I don't know when you all dated, with high school, I don't give a but when she found out your stats, bro, that's when I think she was like, oh, I love him. I love him. You better have an ironclad contract, because something ain't right. I didn't like that video. He wasn't my type. Remember, you wasn't my type. But when you're successful, you everybody's type. You know what I mean? All of a sudden, they find out your potential. Now you everybody's type. Be careful with that, bro. I'm just saying.
Something that she actually ended up responding to at length.
Okay, I'm going to be addressing all this stuff online because I'm tired emotionally and mentally of seeing people try to make me out to be a person that I am not. But what's a testimony without a test of faith? So I'm going to start from the very beginning with this my type thing. I got permission from Travis to say these things because these are previously things I didn't want online. But I'm going to tell y'all the full story just so y'all know. So Travis, when he first ever DM'd me, when we first met, I said I left him in my DM for 2 months, and people said, oh, she left him in his DM until she figured out who he was. That is not true at all. The real reason Travis sat in my DM for 2 months is because he DM'd me when he had a girlfriend, and her name was in his bio, so I instantly knew he had a partner. So I exited the message, and he sat there until he was single. I don't do home wrecking. I'm not a side piece. I don't stand for any of those things. I support women, so I would never do that to another woman because I would never want it done to me. So I ignored him until he was single. That's the real reason he sat in my DM. I date people for who they are as a person, how they honor God, and how they treat the people around them, and Travis is all the above. So when I said he wasn't my type, I meant because he was younger than me. I had never dated no one younger than me.
Which is true. She's 23 and he's 21 currently.
And he had cheated on his girlfriend. I don't know if your type is cheaters, but mine isn't. So no, he wasn't my type at first off of those two things. But that didn't discredit the fact that I was attracted to him. That's obviously why I gave him a chance. And then I learned he truly is a phenomenal and wonderful human being. And that's why we're together.
Okay, so there's just a few things that don't add up for me. I mean, she said that she didn't respond because he had a girlfriend at the time and she didn't want to be a homewrecker. She decides who she dates based on how they treat the people around them and their relationship with God, which all is respectable. But the fact still remains that she did eventually get with him, knowing that he was trying to cheat on his girlfriend at the time. To me, that doesn't really sit well, because it sounds like she gave up those aforementioned principles, and also it gives credence to the idea that she gave those principles up based on who he was, aka maybe being a gold digger. And then she goes on to insult people who have something to say.
Crazy, because it's not what happened, and I just think people are just finding every single little thing and trying to make it something it's not, and then bird brain individuals are just accepting what they see online.
Which she does have a point that people make up crap on the internet, but part of me feels like she wouldn't have to resort to insulting the trolls if she knew she had nothing to hide. Just my opinion. Now, the gold digger accusation was compounded by the fact that she had an OF up until 2020. And as M16 the Demon said, why was she doing OF as of 2020 and then deleted everything when she got famous? Then there's the fact that she had a $sign on the finger where the ring would eventually go. Now, I'm not here to call her a hypocrite or anything for doing OF and then talking about God at the same time, because then I would be a hypocrite, because I know people can change. And at the end of the day, we're all humans and we're all imperfect, including Travis and Leanna. So much so that Travis actually took to social media to clap back.
You ain't never had no girl, so why y'all talking about me? Find something else to talk about. You talk about my girl. Go talk about your girl. Go find a girl. Go find a life. Stop worrying about what I got going on. I know what I got. I know my girl. My girl been with me for 5 years. Y'all are just not starting to talk about me and just not starting to be with me. Come on, man. Y'all go do something else with y'all life. Clickbait pages, y'all better stop. I'm telling y'all. Y'all, if something bad gonna happen to y'all, y'all keep doing that. Y'all better stop that.
Addressing the way it affected them both.
Y'all hate on me and then y'all go and hate on my girl. Like, bro, I feel the same pain that she feel. We're inseparable, bro. We not go. We with each other. Like she hurting, of course I'm gonna be hurting. If I'm hurting, of course she gonna be hurting. Like y'all, come on, bro. Yeah, she's still sleeping. She slumped. You know, you hurt, bro. You just cry yourself to sleep and you just be gone. Like, she drunk like OD amount tonight for no reason.
And this only seemed to make things worse as people started thinking of him as a simp. Then to bolster that, she said something that made their relationship dynamic look odd.
To drink, he doesn't drink. And I'm Hispanic, so I have tequila like in my veins. So I drink. Like I don't drink a lot, but I drink, and I used to party and stuff. And he would literally drive me, sit outside for hours while I'm inside like partying, and then take us home. Like he never tried to be like, oh, just because I drink, you can't drink, or you can't hang out with your friends, or you can't.
Which gave the internet more fuel to mock them, and while I don't condone that, it is crazy to me that you just sit outside for hours while she's inside dancing, possibly with other men. Oh wait, homewreckers is not her type. I kid. But I do think that the internet is far too invested in other people's relationship. And I do understand that some people are concerned. I mean, to me, there are red flags, not gonna lie. I mean, for one, I would never date somebody who had an OF. But that's just me, and you do you. But I also think that when you're a public figure who's trying to be a social media influencer as well, you should expect that to come with the territory. And so if she's drinking herself to sleep because of the hate comments that she's receiving, then my advice to her would be to stay off social media. And to that effect, him as well. I would say that he should focus on his football career, not pleasing everybody. And at the end of the day, only they know what's in their hearts and minds. And so if they're good for each other, then I'm happy for them. But if they're not good for each other, then that's his journey and he'll find that out for himself. But guys, I want to thank you all for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're new to this channel, hopefully I've earned a subscription. Here's some videos for you to watch in the meantime. Until next time, peace out.